Oh. Hi. Wait. Hello, everyone. It is live stream time again, and today we are just gonna hang out and have a peaceful, hopefully peaceful chatty time. I have something new I'm gonna try out. And yeah, I thought I'd just be here for a little bit with some color, with some random thoughts, with something new that I'm trying, and see how that goes. How does that sound? And also, how are you? Thank you for joining in. Today, I'm gonna be working on a new oil painting. Now, if you were here for the last, quiet creative hour live stream, which I think I did 3 weeks ago on a Sunday, I started this big painting that is behind there. I'm not sure, it's kind of visible. You see some brown stuff behind there. It's a massive canvas. I started that, have not touched it since. And I am not in the mood, I'm not in the headspace currently to be painting something that requires skills. Hence this live stream where I'm gonna try this new thing that is not new to anyone, like the abstract painting. I'm gonna try abstract painting. That's the plan for today, which in my case I have never done before, at least not with oil painting, and not so deliberate as I plan on doing it today. Today the plan is that I find the colors that I like, and I'm just gonna start doing something. I'm really, for every painting and for every video that I make here on IMOVARA, and everything that I've done creatively over the past God knows how many years, I at least have the slightest idea of what I'm doing. I have like a tiny bit of a plan, or like a vision of, okay, what I'm going to talk about, or what is the idea or the practice for today, or what do I think I want this to look like, or even just having a color palette. And today I have nothing. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because I got nothing. I'm just gonna open this canvas because it's still like in foil, and I'm gonna start painting. And it is very exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. I hope to enjoy it. Like, I've been wanting to try abstract painting for the longest time, especially with oil painting, to see, because I have a feeling that I might enjoy like the freedom of it. And I'm also telling myself, like, I'm allowed to spend 10 minutes on it. I'm allowed to spend a whole day on it. Preferably not much longer than that, because then I start overthinking things, but like, yeah. So without further ado, wait, let me just double check that I got some music going on. I have my audio on. I think everything is fine. Okay. Okay. Shall we do this? We shall do this. We shall try abstract painting with oil paints for the very first time. Okay. Let's see. You can't really see it, but basically here outside of the camera, I have all of my paints. I have literally gathered all my oil painting tubes that I could find, a gazillion different brushes, and just to give myself, like, I can choose anything that I want. I want today, or this live stream, to be about the freedom to let things happen. I hope that, like, the paint can somehow start talking to me. That sounds weird, I know. But like that, once I get started, it just flows. I don't know, but I'm excited. I could also have started with a much smaller canvas, but somehow I feel called to paint on something a little bit bigger, just to have the space, you know, just to have a bit of space. And also, if you feel comfortable, please let me know what you are up to during this stream. It is always lovely to hear from you in the chat and to know who's here, but there's absolutely no pressure for that if you just want to hang out and be a silent viewer, I appreciate you just as much. Okay. I probably will need some gloves because I am also making the horrible decision of painting in white pants. And these pants will probably not be white by the end of this, unless I'm very good at like keeping my apron on my pant legs. So we should try that. Oh, there we go. Got some gloves. I feel such a craving these days, or like really just when I started thinking about IMOVARA as a concept and it being a creative universe where we use creativity and art as our language, as our compass in life, as a way to self-express within our emotional worlds. Like from that idea came also that deep desire to be way more free with my own art. If you've watched previous videos or things that I do, especially from A Traveler of Worlds, you might know that I'm not a perfectionist. Well, I have like perfectionist tendencies. I had a lot of that when I was younger. It has gotten much better, but it's still there. And it has made my artist journey such a bumpy ride. Like, it has taken a lot of the joy out of it for me. And now I'm in a season of life and coming to that age where I want art to be a joyful thing that serves me with color and peace and presence and therapy. And so I need to teach myself to let go. I need to teach myself to look at a blank canvas and think, oh, what a possibility. Look at that blank canvas. I can do anything on this. And it doesn't even have to be good. I'm like immersing myself in this today with the mindset of this does not have to be good in any way. I just want to find the enjoyment of splattering some oil paint on a blank canvas and see what happens. That's what I want. Okay, so like I said, I have a gazillion different colors here. I probably should spend some time on that first. Oh, okay. So a few more have popped up. Just so you know, today I am diving into a blank canvas and I'm going to try to make my very first completely abstract painting with oil paint, no plan, no thinking. I don't even know what colors I'm going for. I'm just going to throw myself into it. And I am really scared about it, and I'm also very, very excited. I'm just excited to see what happens when I play with oil paint. I have made like of oil paintings before, and they're not realism because I have no realism skills, but like there's always a very specific subject, there's always very specific things I'm trying to achieve. I'm always trying to achieve something. This is not it. Today is not it. I'm not here to achieve anything. So if anything, if you are joining me today with some creative stuff that you're doing, please take it from me. Let's not try to achieve anything today, okay? No achievement, just enjoyment. Just excitement, enjoyment. It's a wonderful, peaceful Sunday, at least where I'm at. And I tend to embellish this Sunday with some painting. So, now for the colors. I usually like to spend some time to look at different colors and see which one is kind of drawing me in. What is like feeling, what is speaking to me today? Because that varies from day to day. You know, it's always I have kind of favorite colors, but they vary from how I'm feeling, from the mood that I'm in, from my headspace. Today I'm not in the best of moods. I'm not in the best headspace. I've had a couple of rough weeks, but I am also in a headspace of wanting to feel better. I want to feel better. I want to do things that make me feel better. So my colors kind of need to reflect that. I have my eye on this. Wait, can you, how do I do it? There we go. It's a beautiful forest green. Is this forest green? Green earth is what it's called. Green earth. Maybe that's a beautiful color for today. Green earth. Okay, got that one. I should probably not overwhelm myself with choices either, so I'll pick another 2, maximum 3 colors. So green earth. Got green earth. I definitely want some kind of a yellow. I always need a yellow in my painting, or some kind of orangey, lemonade-y kind of color. I have here cadmium yellow deep. Maybe I'll use that. I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors, in fact. Cadmium yellow deep. Now that I think about it, this kind of forest green is also, like, I don't know if you've seen the, what did I call it? The art and healing kit that I created last year. It has a mug, it has a journal, it has a candle, and the theme, like the color palette for that was actually these colors. So I didn't think about that, but these are my favorite colors, like all-time wise, and I feel called to them today. So I have these 2. Maybe I'll pick another kind of green. Oh, this one is beautiful too. What's this? Burnt carmine. I'm not sure how well my camera reflects the color that I'm actually holding, but this to me looks like a bit of a purpley brownish color. I think that will be beautiful. And then I have this one. Naples yellow green. Naples yellow green. Okay, I think this is a good start. So that means I have 4 colors. Let's see. I have this that I'm going to be working with. Green earth, carmine, what did I say? Carmine, oh come on. Burnt carmine, maple yellow green something, and cadmium yellow. Or is this cadmium orange? Cadmium yellow deep. Okay, we got colors. We got colors, we got colors. I am nervous. I'm excited, I'm nervous. Okay, that means I can put aside a couple of things here. I have a makeshift palette of cardboard and what's that paper called? The baking sheet paper. No, sheet baking paper. You get the point. Baking sheet paper with cardboard. So it's very easy to just throw it away if I need to. If everything just goes, if this is just the most horrible experience I've ever had with painting, I can just throw it all away and never look at it again. And I'm just telling myself that because it gives me a sense of peace to know that if this is just not the experience I'm hoping that it will be, I can just throw it out the window and everything is fine. Now, I hope that will not be the case, of course. Okay, so I think I will use my burnt carmine, my yellow as like my primary colors. Then I will use my earth green as like a secondary color. Something like that. I want it to be more yellow and red purplish than green, but I definitely want the green in there. And so the idea is I have absolutely no concept or like idea of anything specific. I am literally going to take my brush and just start making swirls. That is my plan. Maybe mix it up a little bit, maybe blend it all. But this is just, I think I'm also noticing that I'm stalling by talking. Like for as long as I'm talking, I don't have to start painting, which is, oh, okay. Anywho. Let's see. Let's start with, I don't know what to start with. My yellow or my, well, let's check the colors first. Let's see what I have here at all. What is this? Ooh, oh, that's nice. Okay, I am starting with my burnt carmine. It looks like a really beautiful color that I don't think I've used a lot of. It reminds me of eggplant, aubergine, eggplant color. It's that kind of a color. Now let's do a little test. See how it mixes with my yellow, what kind of color we will have then. Okay, yeah, let's start with that. I'm just going to start with adding all my 4 colors on my palette and then do a little bit of a mix to see how they react to one another. Okay. Oh yeah, so basically I was inspired to do this because last Art for the Heart live stream that we had on Thursday, I ended up making not the above here, but this painting at the bottom. This is watercolor. And I really enjoyed the process of painting that. It wasn't entirely abstract and like no plan because I had like the idea for the topic of the live stream. I drew some things beforehand, but I ended up being very much taken over by the experience of painting it. And so that kind of inspired me and has encouraged me to try do this with oils. I wanted to do this for the longest of times and I just haven't done it. I don't know why. Probably creative fear as usual. Also, if there's any issue with sound or focus or anything, please let me know so that it's still like a comfortable experience to have this live stream going. It's hard. I cannot, like, I can only see the technical stuff. It looks okay, but I don't actually know what it sounds like for you. So, okay. I need a sheet of paper. This might take a while. I am not in a hurry, so I'm just gonna take my time to do the thing. I have here, this is my latest palette from another painting that is still not finished, but I'm working on that. I'm just taking this right now because I have a little bit of paper where I can have a look at my current colors. That is very pretty. Very pretty. No, I am missing another thing. Oop. And I should probably also cover my white pants so I don't get oil painting all over my white pants. I'd like to avoid that. Do something like that. Like all color theory that I've ever learned, it has all come from just observing and trying to mix colors. So usually when I make a painting, I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just mixing and blending colors until I get a result that I like. I should probably like teach myself some more actual art skills so that I know stuff. Okay, we got this one. Then we got a beautiful, beautiful deep yellow. Yeah, that is probably my favorite color of all time. And I'm gonna try to mix that with my burnt carmine. I think what I'd like to achieve here, at the very least, like the painting itself doesn't have to look like anything, but if I can keep my colors vibrant, that would make me very happy. I see now that if I mix my burnt carmine with my yellow deep, I get a brownish color, which isn't very vibrant. That's more like a muted color. Ooh, but if I mix my carmine with my yellow greenish thing, what was that? Naples yellow green, I get a beautiful lavender color. Ooh, that is stunning. That is really pretty. Okay. I don't actually need this one. And then we have my green. And if I mix my green with my carmine, what do we get? Also, beautiful purplish brownish color. I think I'm onto something. I think I'm liking what I have so far. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. That is stunning. I mixed my cadmium yellow with my earth green and it became this beautiful, beautiful foresty spring green to me. It looks like the spring green that my leaves in the garden currently have, and it is beautiful. I am definitely liking my choice of color. Okay. I cannot postpone this any longer, can I? I should just jump into this. Oh yeah, I can show you real quick. Like, this is me briefly. Whoop. I'm not. Oh, that's. Wait, there we go. Something like that. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Maybe. Okay, maybe. One more like pinkish. I have quinacridone rose and I've got cadmium red. I want a bit more of a... Yeah, I'm gonna put in a little bit of pink. I think that might be like the cherry on top of everything. Yep. Okay. Well, I got my colors. I'm excited about my colors. Shall we paint? I need to kick myself in the butt here. Let's just do it. Let's just get started. I can't do it wrong. It's an abstract painting. I have absolutely no plan. So it's the paint that is guiding me. It is the paint that is making the painting. So I can just say that if this turns out bad, we blame the paint. We blame the paint. Okay. I don't have the biggest of brushes. Let's see if this will do. I am tempted to start out with my burnt carmine and see what that does. Here goes nothing. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Oh, that's a pretty color. That is a gorgeous color. Okay. Now I'm daunted by the white page or the blank canvas. Okay, I just need to add something in there. Okay, I got paint on it. I got paint on it. We have begun. We have begun. I should probably have had. It's pretty dry. Again, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. This painting is painting itself. I am just the person adding the colors, and whatever happens to the painting, that is up to the painting. And I'm only saying that because I don't want to take responsibility for this if it turns out bad. I do need some medium to thin this out because I would like it to be quite flowy. Let's see. Oh, that smells. That's better. And just to again say it, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Today is an abstract painting, which I've never really made before. I have never played with abstract painting within oil paint, hardly with anything. And so I just want to see if I can find some joy in this. Okay. Whoop, sorry. I bumped the microphone. I'm going in with a little bit of Quina. How do you pronounce that in English? Quinacridone Rose. It's a beautiful, vibrant pinkish that really complements the carmine, I think. It makes a beautiful mix. And I always find myself, once I start painting, I forget to talk. So I usually use my talking as like a way to avoid starting to paint in the first place, but when I start painting, the talking goes out the window. I am definitely not a multitasker. Still working with, like, I'm really trying to thin out my paint at this point, because if I want to go over with completely different colors later on, I can do that. Whoop. Okay. Now the question is, will I sacrifice my books for this painting? Let's try to avoid that. It's just going to be messy. Okay, 2 colors. I have a whole bunch of other colors to go. So I think I'll add in some yellow. Let's start with some yellow. Whoop. Wrong one. I'm very happy I just had my what do you call it, my towels on my knee, because if not I would have just started smudging a lot of paint on my pants. I do that without thinking, like I always dry my brushes on something that is close to here. So if I don't cover my pants or anything else, I just smudge it on my clothes and I don't even think twice about it. And my family just keeps joking about, do you have any clothes left without paint on them? And to be honest, no, I don't. I think every piece of clothing that I own has paint on it. And I've just started to embrace that, because I really can't be bothered to have to think about not getting paint on my clothes, because then I have to think like, oh, I want to go paint, but in order to paint I need to go change my outfit, and that just like, but by the time I change my outfit I have another idea of something else I want to be doing. And so if I want to paint and I'm wearing white pants, then I will paint in white pants, but at least I can like cover myself up with kitchen towels. Okay, let's add some yellow. Or do I have a dirty brush? Let's see. That is the most beautiful yellow ever. Yellow is my color. I think of all the colors that exist, I always have some kind of yellow in my art, in the things that I make. It just reminds me of sunlight, of summer, of warmth, of hope, of beautiful things. It's such a hopeful and life-giving color. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay, that's the entire point, right? That is the entire point. And I just need to build it kind of layer by layer. And as long as I keep my layers split pretty thin, I think I'll be fine. So far, at least, my colors seem to be blending quite beautifully. I like how they mix. I haven't added in my green yet. Maybe I even will. Let's see. It's funny because you're like, you only choose 3 or 4 colors, or I now have chosen only 4 colors. But once you start mixing them on your palette, on the paint, and you're like free in just mixing them up, so many more colors emerge that like you can't even believe that they exist. And I'm deliberately being like rough with my brush strokes because I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to be careful. I just want to get it in there. Okay, let's be a little bit bold. Let's take a bit of my pink and smack it right in the middle. I like the colors. I like the colors. That's good. Like, as long as I like the colors, everything else is fine. Now the question remains is, I have a couple of white spots left. Hey, Deborah! It is so cozy to see you in the chat again. Thank you for joining. I am very proud of myself today, Deborah, because my primary focus is to have a lot of fun. Hey, CJ, you're here too. Oh, that's so nice. But yeah, my primary focus is to have fun. I'm making my very first abstract art painting with oils, which I've never done before. And it's horribly daunting, but I think I'm having fun. So there's that. And I'm just proud of myself for even trying. But yeah, the question was if I have a couple of white spots left, should I add some green to that? Or should I cover these colors as a base layer and then add green on top of it? It could be pretty with some green though. Thank you, CJ and Deborah. It's so nice to have you here. I missed you, CJ. It's been a while again. Okay, shall I be extra bold? I shall be extra bold and add a little bit of green into my background here and hope that I don't regret that horribly. I think if I mix this beautiful foresty green color that I have, then it might work. So I'm gonna mix this in there. Let's put that. So I have this beautiful green. Should I mix that in? I should mix that in. I think I'm gonna mix it in. It's like a beautiful contrast color to the rest. Okay, here goes nothing. Whoop. Maybe we're going for a bit of like universe vibes here, just mixing it up like the colors of the universe. If I can make that happen. So what I plan on doing when I feel like I have my colors in place is I'm gonna use a makeup brush, which I find, it was a discovery I made a couple years ago. You know, I have makeup brushes, but I don't use them for my face. I use them for my paintings. So I'm gonna use this one in a minute, and then I'm just gonna try and blend it out and see if we can get this beautiful, get a beautiful background layer, something like that. And after that, maybe I can go over with some swirls or something. It's also exciting to see that that green color actually mixes really beautiful with my purples and my pinks as well. Because usually when you mix two colors on like the opposite side of the color wheel, they mute each other out. Oop, sorry, I'm bumping you again. Oh, you use them too, Deborah? Makeup brushes for your oil paintings? It's brilliant, right? They're so much softer than any other kind of pencil you can get your hands on. I guess we got some color going on. I'm gonna add in a couple more, I think. Maybe I'll use a different brush this time. Do we still have music and everything? It looks good. Let's try a different brush. I have this one. Let's try this one. I want a bit more pink. No, shoot. No. I'm mixing my... I'm trying to clean my brush in my paint thinner. Or like, it's not even a thinner. It's this kind of syrupy kind of thing. That is definitely not meant for brush cleaning. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Let's see if it still works. This also happens often if I paint with watercolors and I have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee next to my water. Then I end up cleaning my brush in my coffee. If I'm too like in the process, I just clean my brush in my coffee. The worst part is that I usually figure that out after I've taken a sip of my coffee and realize that this no longer tastes like coffee, or like there is something wrong with it. I'm very curious to see how this will look once I start using my makeup brush. I wonder if I should add... scary business. Like now I'm at that point where I just need to not think. I did not want to think for this painting, so I won't think. I will just try to be intuitive about it. That's what I wanted. So I have to keep going that way. Maybe I'll even add in a little bit of white. Thank you so much, CJ. Can't talk, but thank you so much, CJ. That means a lot. I'm at least very happy with the colors. So that is promising. Thank you so much, Deborah. Okay, you are both encouraging me to keep going. So we'll keep going. Let's add a little bit of white just to have... I don't know, maybe that will blend in nicely. That is kind of also scary right now. I've never been this generous with the amount of paint that I'm using. I'm just squeezing it out of the tubes. Usually I'm like taking 1 millimeter of paint or like 1/2 centimeter on the painting that I'm working on. And now I'm just like squeezing out the paint and just putting it on the canvas. It's fun though. I like it. I like it. So even if this goes south at some point, this is fun. It's very freeing. Oh, also I forget that my legs kind of start cramping up when I sit and like sit on the floor for too long. Oh yeah, that's true, Deborah. Yeah, that I can remove the paint if I'm not happy with it and then go over it again later. That's like, that's a privilege that you don't have with watercolors. And I think I've been making oil painting to such a big deal in my head because I'm constantly comparing that to all the people who make this beautiful, realistic oil paintery stuff. And then I'm like, I can never paint that. And so it has become this... It has kind of stopped me from exploring and just trying to enjoy the medium for what it is and figure it out in my own way. That makes sense? Okay. I think I am soon going to try and brush this all together, which is going to be scary. I must say, I do like the different shapes of the brushes and like the strokes, so I'll try to soften this up as like one layer, and then maybe the next layer can be more textured, and see if that can become like a nice combination. I do feel like I'm missing something here though. Ooh, okay. I think I have my missing piece. I need my dark green. I have a very beautiful vibrant green, but I don't have my dark green yet. And I think I just darken everything up a little bit with either Prussian blue or indigo. Or should I make it a warm dark or a cool dark? No, let's try it with the blue. Let's try it with the blue. Phthalo blue. Do we do phthalo blue? I always get confused about all the blues. I don't like, you have Prussian blue, you have phthalo blue, you have ultramarine blue, then you have indigo blue, and I'm like, what is what? I think of all the colors that exist, I find blue the hardest to understand. Okay, adding a bit of that. Is that a good blue? No. No, that might not be the best blue. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. To just explore. Have you painted with oils lately? I know that you've been really good with your sketchbook these days, but have you like attempted a bigger painting or more like a bigger piece for yourself lately? Or has your art business taken up? Oh no, wait. I know the big piece you're working on. your house. I forgot that you're painting your house. Or like the inside of your house. That is definitely the biggest painting project that you can take on. Okay, I have phthalo blue. Now I wonder if I should use Prussian blue. No, this is Prussian blue. Should we use Prussian blue? I'm slightly uncertain about how they're gonna mix. Okay, let's do a little test. Because I want some really, like, I have a lot of light spots now. My darkest color is my pure burnt carmine. So I think I would like to have a few spots where it's like really, really dark. Not black, but really dark green and really dark purpley. I'm getting paint everywhere. Yeah, purpley color. But I don't know what kind of blue to use for that. Let's try... Let's see. This was... What was this? I've already forgotten. Phthalo blue. That makes phthalo blue with my forest green. Then we get this, which is pretty, but it doesn't feel entirely right. Now I do some Prussian blue with my earth green, and then we get that. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's nice. Is that nice? Oh, you finished it! Really? Oh, that must have been so much work. Honestly, Deborah, I had the the mission of painting the hallway downstairs and upstairs and like all the windowsills and these kind of things, and to finish that in, what was it, March? Now, I have finished the walls, but it's like as soon as I finished the walls, I was like, oh, I'll take the roof later and these kind of things, and I'm like, oh, and now it just drags on. And like now all my paint buckets and everything is dry, and I'm like, oh, now I need to buy new ones, and it's... Oh... Good for you for having finished it. I'm proud of you because I can't get myself to finish the inside of the house. It's not even like a fun... I know I should be grateful. Like, I am so incredibly grateful that I have a house to paint, you know? But I just don't like doing it. I just don't like it. Anyway. Okay. So I have at least established that I will be mixing Prussian blue with my green. Will I also mix Prussian blue with my burnt carmine? That is the question. Oop. Then it becomes like really purpley. It is nice though, but the question is, should we have some violet in here? Or like, not even violet, but like this really cool purple? Or am I then overpowering everything else? I guess we start with the green and take it from there. Let's start with the green. Okay, so I need to mix a bit of my... Take that. As you can see, it's a bit too shiny, but I'm contemplating these. See, good that I'm wearing gloves, because if not I would have had all this on my hands. But like these colors here, a dark green and a dark violet purple. I'm contemplating if that will be pretty. It might be. It's completely done, Deborah. Wow. I admire you. It's like, and that must be such a relief. Like the relief of knowing that you don't have to do that again in a very long time. That must be the best feeling. Like I now only have the half good feeling of having finished the walls, and then still the feeling of, gosh, I need to finish everything else. But again, these are very much privileged problems. They're not even problems, right? It's I need to get a little bit better at seeing the gratitude in what I actually get to do, that I get to paint my walls. Anyway, we are now gonna add a little bit of my forest green, or my earth green. And take my earth green. Here goes nothing. And just dapping that in there. I think that can be pretty. I think that can be pretty. My green definitely needs to be like my third-ish color. I want my yellows and my pinks to be the primary colors that I use. Something like that. And then for the last color, before I blend everything else, I'm gonna go a little bit darker on my purple, I think. Or not. Maybe not. Oh wait, no, you you have another room you need to paint? Oh no! Hey Kelly! Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a very lovely Sunday. Also, I realized that I'm like, when I look at the comments, I'm screaming into the microphone. Apologies, everyone. Ooh, is it is it Mother's Day in the US? We had Mother's Day here in February. I think February 13 is in Norway? I think. I should probably have remembered that, but I have not. But happy Mother's Day, Kelly! Okay, I am not going to make that bluish color. I am just gonna go a little bit heavier on my carmine and stick with that. I also need to watch out that my battery is dying. I can't see that from here, but I will have to check that in a moment. If everything suddenly goes, or if I freeze, If I freeze, then my camera battery has died, but I think it should keep on going for a little bit longer. Okay, last little. Maybe I add that a little bit more. Okay, now I have a lot of paint on my canvas. I like the colors. So next step, I will try to blend this into something smooth. So I will use my beautiful little makeup brush and try to make it all smooth. And then maybe the next layer can be like a textured one. Okay. Here goes nothing. Ah, this is scary. I don't know why it's scary, but it's scary. Should I mix the... Okay, we mix the pinks first. And then the greens last. There is something about makeup brushes and oil paint. It becomes so soft. Can you tell I'm focused? Because I completely stopped talking. Like, the scariest part is always that I'm afraid that my colors go muddy once you start blending them. It's so soft. It becomes so smooth. Yeah, it is like magic, Deborah. It really does. Oh, I love this. This is like, wow. This is really cool. I really like it. It's almost kind of like the painting is making itself. Because yes, I've added the colors, but I don't have that much control over the blending. I will be also purely amazed if I can get through this little live stream without having painted my pants. So far, no, we already have a few little, gosh. This is why I also never bothered to actually spend money on clothes, or at least not expensive items. Because I just end up painting everything anyway. I can never keep anything paint-free. I am a very messy artist, and I'm not apologetic about it. I'm getting there. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm enjoying the abstractiveness of this. Why do you want to put makeup on your face when you can put it on a canvas? Well, this isn't makeup, but like... I guess that's why they say that makeup is an art form in and of itself. That I do believe it is. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Wait, can I show you? Look at that. That's pretty darn cool. And this is just me throwing on a bunch of paint. And I didn't even have to think about it. And it has taken me, okay, it's taken me maybe an hour, but I like it. And if you wonder why I'm surprised, I never paint abstract art. Never. Or like there's always a planned element to everything that I do creatively. And today I was like, no, I'm going to throw myself into this. And just really without any plan for absolutely anything, I'm just going to start paint with oil paint. I like it. Now the question is, of course, like, I like it as is. I like it as is. Should I do more with it? Should I do more about it? Maybe I can add like a little bit of texture. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one, Deborah. That I let it dry first and then I can like go over with something. Oh, I love that idea. That is actually a really good idea. Okay. Maybe I'll just leave it as is then. I'll leave it as is. And then like next Sunday, because I'll be doing this kind of a live stream next Sunday, it will probably be dry by then because I have a lot of medium that dries fast in it. Good idea, Deborah. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, the only problem is that you now also ended the live stream, Deborah. If I'm not going to work on this anymore. But this was so fun. This was so fun. Wow. Oh, I love this. You know what? I should make more abstract art. I had a feeling I was going to enjoy it. I have been postponing it for way too long. That I have. But now I know that I like it. So I need to do this more often. Okay. Okay, well this was a nice little artsy session that I myself needed. And now we have something to work with for next week. Maybe this can be like the current live stream painting. Maybe I should have like specific live stream paintings that I only work on when we have a live stream. Yes, I really like it. Oh, this was fun. This completely made my day. This completely made my day. Oh, great. There is so much joy to be found in art, isn't there? And it's just, if we can get past our perfectionism, if we can get past our fears, if we can just see it for this beautiful universal language that it is, there is so much joy we can find. Yeah. Yeah, I could keep going with the live stream. I'm just a little uncertain what I should do then. Like, if I can't keep working on it, should I add? No. Okay. Because I can keep adding a bit more color and I can keep blending it. But I don't want to ruin it. What are the chances of me ruining it if I continue adding a bit more color? You know what? You know what? I'll keep going a little bit longer because I can add like small, like I've been working with a big brush until now. I've been working with a big brush. Let's work with a smaller brush. Maybe that also can help creating a little bit of depth if I have some smaller background details. So I'll work with the white. We keep going, by the way. I was about to end the live stream. We keep going. Because I realized there are a couple of things I can still do, but I will then still look at this. This part is like the background for what we'll do next week, but the background can have a little bit more work. Got my yellow. Let's do a bit more of this one, like so. Maybe. How do I darken that up? Oh, maybe I should darken it up with brown and not blue. Okay. Epiphany here. I need a dark brown. Give me a second. Oh, I also need to stretch my legs for a moment. Sitting on your ass is... Oh, that feels nice. Okay, so because I was thinking like I want a little bit more darkness in here. So I started adding in a dark blue to my green and my purple. But I don't like that. So I think what I need is to darken it up with some, what is this? Van Dyke Brown. Van Dyke Brown. And I'll mix that into my paint. And see if that does the trick. So I want a bit more darker areas, a bit more lighter areas. Maybe a bit more pink as well, because I really like that pink. And I'll go over it with a smaller brush this time. Smaller brush, a bit more pink. There we go. It also feels nice to actually use my paint for once. I've had this Rembrandt paint for years. And I've been too afraid to use it. One, because it was expensive. Two, because I did not feel confident at all with oil painting. And so it's just been stuck there in drawers. That's sad. I'm finally using it. Ooh, ooh. Maybe a bit of ochre yellow? No, let's not do that. Oh, true. Thank you, Deborah. I cannot ruin it because it is oil. That's true. I forgot that. I'm so used to working with watercolors. This is not watercolor. I need to remind myself of that. Okay. I will take a clean brush. Do I have a clean brush? Try this one. And take this. Something like that, and then I can take like a small makeup brush. Let's see. And mix it smaller. Yeah, I think that's like just creating a bit more contrast for the background. Like this could be a place, couldn't it? You're absolutely right, Deborah. You gave me the absolute best idea to just have this abstract as a background. And then think of like a magical fantasy scenery that I can kind of create out of this. That would be so cool. Where did, let's see. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Deborah. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was very, very nice, and I hope, well, I don't have to say hope because I know that you make the best of dinners. So go make a lovely dinner and enjoy that. You have inspired me today. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was lovely to have you here. I do notice that I could probably go on forever with this. It's like, for each little brush stroke that you make, you see a new opportunity for something different you can do. Oh, I love... Gosh, I can't believe that I've deprived myself of so much oil paint joy. Just because I've been afraid to use my paint and felt like I had to be a professional in order to use it. This is wonderful. This is just... I love this so much. Oh, I'm holding 4 brushes at once. That's not very practical. Let's put that down. Let's see. What did I use that for? Now, I need to be careful not to overwork this. Mustn't get too excited. I am in absolute and complete awe of my color choices. That is not to brag, but I am very excited about the colors that I chose. I'm so happy with it. Okay. Okay, okay. Do we still have music, by the way? I have no idea what you're listening to because I have this whole playlist, but once that finishes, it goes over to other music. So let me know. Let me know. If you're not too happy with the current music playlist, I shouldn't have too much like difference. I have a lot of, or I mainly have classical music in my YouTube playlist thingies, but they can vary from like very depressing and heavy and sad till overly joyful and noisy. So oh, I do not want green there. Oh gosh, wrong brush. I have never really understood abstract art until this day. Like, I understood it in the sense of you don't really, like, you can just start painting. But I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I think I get it. Like, there's a freedom to this. I love making my watercolor art where I really think about what it is that I'm going to paint, the composition, the meaning, all these kind of things. But it's always so thought out. And it kind of takes away, or it often takes away, the joy of experimenting and being free in what you do. And this feels like complete art freedom. And I love that. I think I'm coming to like the end of how I like my background to be. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. Mix in a bit more white. Oh, no, I don't want to mix green in there. Absolutely not. It is also time to clean my brushes, it seems. Oh. No! Oh gosh. Pencil hairbrush thing. We don't want you there. Oh, there we go. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I think it's pretty good. Maybe we can add a little bit of yellow here. And maybe we can add a little bit of pink here. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna take one last round of mixing that up or smoothing it out. Let's see. And not make places green where we don't want the green. That is never fun. And now I'm stepping on my oil paint, which is definitely not a good idea. Hey, Mr. ViewTubing! Thank you so much! That is very kind of you! That means so much! I am just having the best time today, making abstract art, which I usually don't do. And I have discovered that I enjoy this very much. Maybe I don't even need to get it completely smooth. Maybe a bit of texture. Ooh, what if I dab my brush a little bit? I like that. At some point, I do notice that I need to clean my makeup brushes because they start dragging the paint out instead of blending it smoothly. So like the bristles become too plastered together. Is that how you say it? No, no. They get sticky together. Oh, that is so nice. A beautiful bouquet of flowers. Yeah, I guess so. Especially like it looks like colors that you could have in a bouquet. And this is oil painting. It is indeed oil painting. I have no idea how long it will take for this to dry. I had the idea that the stream next week on Sunday, I'll continue with it and then add like a little scenery above or like on top of it as the next layer. But I hope it is dry by then. I'm not sure if it will be. Anyway. Oh, that is cool, Mr. ViewTubing, saying that it looks like watercolor. I actually usually paint with watercolors. That is I can't say it's my preferred medium simply because I really now realize that I enjoy the oil painting, but it's the one that I paint with the most. I give the credits for the smoothness to my makeup brush, which I don't use for my face, but I use it for my paintings. It makes everything just blend so beautifully. Well, there we go. I think that turned out pretty nice, if I may say so myself. I am really darn happy with this. I did not think that I would enjoy painting this way as much as I've done. This was an experiment for this live stream. But I really, really like this. Now I wonder... I don't want to overwork it. Like, I feel like I should add more, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just like I should contain my excitement, save it. Wait, no, I need to add a little bit more. Yes, I can keep working at this for the rest of the day, I think. I will not do that. But let's add a little bit more here, I think. maybe I can make like a red. Titus Mios. I've never heard of him or her. I need to look it up. Is that like an old classic artist of sort? Modern watercolor. Oh, cool. I will definitely look it up later. I would have, I just don't. Oh, I also see that my tablet where I see the comments is dying. Shoot, everything is dying. I think my camera is dying as well. Wait, let me at least put on some battery saver here. Maybe it can last a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay. Let me also just check my camera, because I can't see that from here, that it doesn't die whilst I'm at this hole. How are we going? Oh no, we still got battery. That's great. Okay. Where was I? Just add a little bit more. I love this pink. I want a bit more pink. Let's try that. Okay, let's mix that up, and then I think I should leave it so that I don't overwork it. Let's put this away. I have officially oil painting absolutely everywhere. I cannot for the life of me paint in a non-messy way. This is so satisfying. If you ever need art therapy, like just therapizing, meditating, get yourself some oil paints and a makeup brush and blend it on a palette or on a canvas. It soothes the soul. That's what it feels like. This is so satisfying. It gives it this like universe or like space galaxy effect. And I'm not even trying. This is not trying, this is just blending colors. Oh, I can highly recommend just giving this a go. You don't need any art skills or anything to experience this for yourself. And if you are the kind of person who has a lot of art supplies, or even just a few art supplies hidden somewhere in a closet because you're too scared to touch it, honestly, art is here for us to have fun and find color and joy in our lives. It is, I know I keep repeating myself in all my videos and everything, but it is here to serve us and be a language in which we can express ourselves without having to use words. it can make sense to our worlds. And there's not even a conversation needed or understanding needed. This is simply feeling. Something like that. Now I'm definitely at that point where I think I'm overworking it if I don't let this dry first. I feel like I could go on forever just because it's such just a nice experience. So the plan will be next Sunday when I do this quiet hour live stream again, I will keep going. I'll save the next layer of this painting for that live stream. And then we can keep going on it together. Or like, I guess I'm doing the painting, but like... Something like that? Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let me give you a little... Okay, is it... Shall I stop here? Do I like it? Yes, I like it. Okay. I will stop here for today. Have I got my edges? Kind of, yes. Okay, moment of truth. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Oh, I shouldn't have taken my gloves off. Because I'm gonna get oil paint everywhere now. Whoop. Okay. Let's see. This is how far... Is it how... This is what we've gotten today. I can't keep it straight. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I like it. I like it. I would say my very first abstract painting session is a success. I have had the absolute best time. Now I'm like, I wish I started on a bigger canvas. I wish I'd done this on a bigger canvas. Yeah, that was fun. I can highly recommend. Get yourself some makeup brushes and just blend some beautiful colors. It's very soothing. Okay, shall we say again Sunday next week, 4 p.m. same time? That's when we shall continue this piece. I can't promise you that I will not touch it because I'm now so excited to keep working on it that maybe I'll do a little bit. But I'll like keep it as much as this. Hey! Omizu Paints, thank you for joining in. I am sadly just about to end the live stream. But yes, I have had the very best time painting with my oil paints today. So I will be back next Sunday, 4 p.m. CEST, Central European Summertime. I also have bi-weekly live streams on Thursday, 6 p.m. These are more like guided therapy sessions. No, art therapy-like things. So then we make stuff like this. That's on these Thursdays, we have like a specific theme. We have a specific thing that we're doing. And yeah, Sundays are simply for fun and just hanging out with art in good company and these kind of things. So yeah, over and out, everyone. Thank you for joining. I will see you again very, very soon. I wish you the most beautiful Sunday. And yeah, let's see. I just need to go find my off buttons. Sorry, I'm just gonna walk right past you. Bye, everyone.